Aiden Mazzell made some noise in the scrimmage. And they got a highlight video of him scoring a touchdown, but that was what he was going versus the third team. He's running with the third team. That throw was from Max Brown, who's also a baseball player, playing a little baseball right now. Um, I wouldn't be surprised if Max Brown. They don't bring nobody else in the port. I wouldn't be surprised if Max Brown win the job. Just to be honest with you, I'm not hearing anything extravagant from the quarterback position. We'll see how it all shake out. Defensive line, offensive line, RI scrims. Defensive line is really strong. Justice Boone, a guy that we haven't been talking a whole lot about. He made a lot of noise in the scrimmage. Antoine Powell Ryland Jr., Princess Umanealing. All those guys we talk about the defensive tackle spot and the guys we brought in with Cam Jackson from Memphis and Caleb Banks from Louisville. But we got some edge rushers and also some guys that have contributed that's already on campus. So great camp, great scrimmage from those guys. Jason Marshall Jr. is just lights out. It's clicking. Corey Raymond is getting through to him. It's just starting to come into his own a little bit. I thought last year Patrick Tony had a lot of say-so with how we play off ball, like a lot of the cushions and coverage. This year I expect to see Jason Marshall get a little bit more up close and personal with people. But I'm just hearing he's been lights out this entire spring. It's hard to get a catch on him, let alone, you know, anything else like a touchdown. It's just hard to get open. Shamar James is coming to his own at linebacker. He played a lot as a freshman last year, but I'm hearing that he's starting to grasp the calls and everything. So it's not just see ball, get ball. He's starting to understand the defense and starting to make some calls. Whenever my man Taraji Mitchell, the transfer from Ohio State, if he's not out, they're saying Shamar James is filling in pretty well with trying to make those calls. Tight end spot. Keon Zipperer went down with an injury. Second injury within 4 months. He ended the season last year with the injury. Started back camp, and he's right back out with another knee injury. The tight end room was one of the bright spots of the scrimmage. Was a guy that I forgot about in the tight end room, Tony Livingston, a guy that we signed but ended up gray shirt and didn't come initially right out the gate. He joined on campus this semester, and he's making some noise at the tight end position. And also, freshman or redshirt freshman should be this year, Arlis Bordenham, the guy from California, 4-star tight end. He's making some noise as well. They're more traditional body style, like they're 6'4", 6'5" guys. Keon Zipper is more of an H-back type of guy, so they're different type of tight ends, but we are getting some playmaking ability from the tight end position with Keon being out. Hopefully he's back and healthy around camp time, but that is a big blow just from being an older, mature guy in the room. Now you got a lot of young bucks at that spot. But just I just got a lot of emphasis about just Brown throws being having a lot more juice on them, and that's probably the main thing that Graham Mertz is lacking. Mentally, the checks, the offense, he's grasping that pretty fast, but not a lot of juice on that arm. Even in the warm ups, some of the guys I talked to that was at the scrimmage because they didn't get to see the whole scrimmage, but from what I was hearing, most of those throws were 15 yards in. When you get to see Jack Miller and Graham Mertz throw the ball, it wasn't anything deep. Napier spoke positively. He had a presser after the scrimmage, said both sides of the ball played well, neither side dominated. He concluded by saying that they're not game ready, but he liked what he saw, and we got some progress to make at pretty much every position, but was a solid scrimmage. Those are pretty much my scrimmage notes. Don't have a whole lot. Position battles, the biggest position battle was in offensive line as far as competition. I think that's kind of solidified with Michael Mazuka being out. Um, that opens up another spot as far as the backup. Who wins that spot if he's not healthy? So we get to look at some of the younger guys. We had Roger Kearney who came in from IMG. Also Najee Harris, I believe. I'm forgetting his name. I think Najee Harris. He also came in. Two guys that'll work in center and also offensive guard spot. Man, both of those guys look good, but you don't want to ever play a freshman in the trenches early. So we definitely got to get a guy out of the portal. Cornerback position, like I said, Jason Marshall got his side locked down. Devin Moore is still in the non-contact jersey, but he's looking like he's going to be the other guy on the other side. Corey Raymond spoke about Jakeem Jackson, just like Andy Jean, a very mature guy. I think he's going to come in. Well, Corey Raymond said he's going to come in and play early. They don't know if he's going to start, but they definitely going to count on him this fall. Wouldn't mind seeing him probably move down to the star or the slot position. Right now they got Jaden Hill there. We'll see how that works out. But I wouldn't mind seeing Sharif Denson or somebody win that spot.